Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Soul Food for the Black Woman. This is episode 4, Mentally Incarcerated for the Black Woman.
Oh, hey girl, hey! And if nobody told you today, girl, I love you. Now, adjust your crown and we're righteously strong black queen. Yes.
Today's quote is, "Sometimes the chains that prevent us from being free are more mental than physical." So I had a story I wanted to tell you guys. There was one time I was at a spa, relaxing, getting massages, things like that, and I look out and I see a woman sunbathing by the pool area, and next to her was this vicious animal. I won't say chained up because what was connected to it wasn't even really a chain. It was like a flimsy piece of string, and it was connected from the leash to the lawn chair that she was sitting on. And I mean, that piqued my interest because, well, one, why is he there? And two, the fact that it didn't move or budge or anything kind of piqued my interest. So I went up to her and I asked her about the animal. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is he not moving? Why is, anything? And what she said was, he's conditioned that way. From pretty much from birth, I had him conditioned that way, where even if I took it off right now, he wouldn't move. Even though he's bigger and stronger than me, he's not going to move. He's going to stay right there until I say that he can move. And it was just kind of strange to me, thinking, okay, so there's this little bitty woman, then there's this big vicious animal, and it's staying put pretty much off a piece of string and stuff because its mind was so conditioned that it wasn't supposed to move, it could not move, and things like that. And it also reminded me of the story of Drew Barrymore when she was 11 years old and she was saying she was a regular at a bar. And you may look at that and say, well, one, why were they serving her? Two, why was she there? Why didn't anybody say anything? And, things like that. I think that in society, we're conditioned to, one, not speak up, two, just go with the flow and allow things to just be as they've always been done because condition. And I think that is so unfortunate that some people have become comfortable in their mental incarceration, so comfortable, in fact, that they're no longer looking for a way to break free, and they're actually laughing at and ridiculing the people who are trying to give them the tools to break free.
There's different variations of mental incarceration. A lot of them I am familiar with. Anger, anxiety, bitterness, guilt, shame, the ideology of your parents' belief, the ideology of parenting your children. All we know is what they told us. The school system was designed to produce workers, and religion was created to produce fear. So my question to you is, what were you created for? What is your purpose? You can be pitiful or you can be powerful, but we all have a story to tell. I promise you, we all do. And they don't much differ from the other. But the point is, you have to get to a place where you choose to be peaceful. You choose to forgive yourself and others. You choose, how Kevin Gates said, we in a great divide. You either vibrate low or you choose to vibrate high.
It's a choice.
We've gotten so far away from things because we so badly don't want to be like our mother that we need to reel it back in just a little bit. And rather than us create a podcast to bash men, what we want to do as Black women is gather our Black sisters up and say, hey, there might be a different way to do this. We don't got to be miserable. We don't got to be angry. We don't got to be bitter. We don't have to live in guilt or shame. We can literally forgive others. We can love. We can live a healthy, oh my goodness, the life, it gets real good. It gets real good when you let go of that hurt and pain and you give it to God. Life gets good. Now, can I please talk to Spiritual Bae? Spiritual Bae, please come forward. Come here. Come to the front. Spiritual Bae, you. Now, we identify as spiritual ourselves. But I'm talking to spiritual bae who is still just giving your money away. Your bill's not paid, but you've paid into some sort of institution of some sort for religious purposes. Yeah, we talking to you. We talking to the spiritual bae who is so spiritually and deep rooted. But if you are spiritual, cool. But I'm just wondering, what are you spiritually connected to? Because when you deeply rooted and connected, you should bear deeply rooted, connected fruit. And a lot of y'all just be saying stuff. You're really no different than the people who claim themselves as Christians. You're no different. Like, you're no different. You ain't done the work for real. So stop doing that. And you're not really learning nothing by simply scrolling social media all day. Them people just talking. Go do the research for yourself. And anything that you hear on any of our videos, podcasts, please do the research. Do the research. You ain't got to take our word for it. But this is years of studying that we have done. This is years behind this. It's tears behind this. It's pain behind this. We wasn't always like this. No. We was not always like this, and we don't come from what you see right now. This is a seed that was planted by our mother's prayers, okay? And now it's produced as such. That's what this is. Now I need to talk about parenting. I am perplexed by the statement, my child would know what love is by how I treat their dad, or how their dad treats me, or how I treat my husband, or how the husband treats the wife. That's going to teach my kids what love is. On the contrary, your child will know what love is by how you love them, by you spending time with them. When I say this, I want to be real clear. I am not speaking against marriage. I'm speaking against putting a man that you chose above the children that God gave you. This is what I mean by that. The statement that my child will know what love is by how I love and treat my husband. Man, most of us are not even self-aware to make a statement like that. You don't know what your child actually feel about that situation. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just an outsider looking in. Girl, why would you say that? You don't think that. These niggas are stressful. That is not how your child gonna know what no love is. And you know it. That sounds
perplexing.
It like really irritate my soul. I know you see the different demeanor in this video. I find it so irritating. It like I am not in the ministry of fixing stupid. That wasn't the gift God gave me. But you all have me perplexed. Then you pass down the saying a lie is a cuss word. Only a liar is disturbed by the word liar. Just saying that because they said it. You ain't done no real work. You're just talking. Y'all just talking. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
Call it by its name.
You feel me? Y'all ain't really living that. When you have children, what's your child's love language? Everybody's so stuck on how my mom did me and what she did wrong. Well, I'm pretty sure your mom did something right. I had first become spiritual, and in my being spiritual, I went on social media and I ridiculed, judged, and humiliated my mother. And I will forever be apologetic for that. But I went to her and I hadn't seen my mom in like 3 years. And I had to apologize to her face to face. Because now I get it. And if you're a mom, a good mom, you will have so much grace and understanding for your mom. This term narcissist isn't making sense to me. Every part of the definition of narcissist that you can give me, I can show you where that's actually a mental illness. I can show it to you. School was designed to produce workers, and religion was created to produce fear. Where was your mom supposed to get the education from? From what she felt inside. But even you don't honor what you feel inside. So be easy on your mom. Be cool. Be cool on her. And we can back that up too. Treese?
It actually stems way further back, even from times of slavery, right? Now, the black women were, well, first off, forced into slavery. They were forced to have children at a young age. They was also forced to raise other people's children while still at a young age. They were beaten, they were raped, they were going through all this mental anguish and things. Then, when they found a man to marry, another slave, they had to experience seeing him being broken. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term buck breaking. Look that up. And it's different things like that. So this woman is going through all these things and unable to sit down and process it, work through it, because she has to go and take care of the kids and Master's kids and all this other stuff still while working and being beaten and all those things like that. Then she goes home and she's cooking meals, she's tending to the children, things like that. So when does she have time to stop and process anything? So then it goes down to her kids. Now she's whipping them to show love, to keep them in line and things like that. And also I just want to hit on the fact that slaves were not allowed to even read back then, but they were encouraged to carry Bibles. Why do you think that is? What does the Bible tell us? The Bible tells us, store your riches up in heaven. You're going to achieve all this great stuff in heavens. Turn the other cheek. Don't make a fuss. People say don't question God and what he has for you and things like that or whatever. But it's like, don't you find that suspicious that, okay, I'm not allowed to read. I'm not even allowed to read directions, but you handed me a Bible? Like that sounds a little suspicious to me. So anyway, she is a human being with her own thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and was not able to properly process them. I think that needs to be acknowledged.
Or taught how.
Yeah.
Who taught your mom how to process her emotions? Who showed her what unconditional love is? Who showed your mom unconditional love? Who? The women don't feel loved. Mm-mm. Hey, but I'm the woman for the job. I'm going back to my mom. Acre, I love you. And whatever my mom did or didn't do, that's cool. That's my mom. I got her. Don't trip. I got her. That's me right there. I got it. Yeah. Now, obviously, we're not telling you to put yourself in harm's way. That's not what we're saying. We're not telling you to enable anybody. That's not what we're saying. We're not even telling you that you necessarily have to reconnect the umbilical cord. That's not what we're saying. But what we are saying is that forgiveness, real, genuine, authentic forgiveness, is what'll help your legacy. I had to look at things. Okay, I pretty much got everything I want in life, but I still don't feel peaceful. I didn't have the type of peace that I know I was created to have. And I know I was created to have it because I could feel it, because I honor what I feel inside of me. Not just those frivolous emotions, and all that come and go. No, I feel it in my soul that I can be peaceful and have the legacy I'm trying to build if I can love pre-descendants and my descendants. And that is our legacy. And I choose. You either vibrate low or you choose. It is a choice. I choose this. I choose to vibrate high. There's nothing wrong with wishing your mother a happy holiday. Let that black lady know that someone still loves her. I'm saying it again. Let a black mother know someone still loves her. Let a black woman know that someone still loves her in spite of everything. Let her know somebody loves her. And if what's going through your mind is, well, she did this. Well, she did that. Well, I heard this. And well, I heard that. Honey, there's a million reasons why You should be able to look at you and find those same issues. But that's not the point, and that's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to focus on the future and the present and the future. I'm asking you to focus on the present and the future. Right now, that's not helpful. It happened and you're here now. Nothing that you went through or experienced happened to take you out. It happened because there's a greater purpose for your life.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Stand a little taller.
Period. But look though. Okay, so nothing that has happened is designed to take you out. And believe me, I don't even care to give you the list of everything I've been through, but call it off. I've been through it too. Okay? You ain't that special. We're all traumatized. I hate to break it to you. We all got mommy and daddy issues. We all do. Welcome to the club. But if you so spiritual, like you say, and you deeply rooted like you say, then you should be able to produce forgiveness, grace, and mercy if you are what you say that you are. And if you're not that, then say that. And we can respect you for what you say you are. But don't be acting like you living like that for real. Watch your ear. What did I say? I was finna turn right around and say, hello?